Hey everybody, it's Mr. Flynn here. Today we're going to be learning about the Erie Canal. This is a water system that shipped materials for building and farming and other things like that. And this was finished back in 1825. That was a long time ago. Alright, who's ready to sing with me? Here we go. I've got an old mule and her name is Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Can you help me count to 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Nice work. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. We've hauled some barges in our day, filled with lumber, coal, and hay. And every inch of the way we know, from Albany to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, now we're going to town. Alright, let's keep going. You can always tell your neighbor, you can always tell your pal. If you've ever navigated on the Erie Canal. We better get along on our way, old gal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. You bet your life I'd never part with Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. So far, we learned that our friend has a pal, a donkey or a mule named Sal, who's helping him build all of these things and carry all of these materials like wood and lumber and coal down the Erie Canal. Alright, let's keep going. We better get along on our way, old gal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Get up there, mule, here come a lock. We'll make Rome 'bout 6 o'clock. Now, Rome is a town in New York State. So Rome is also a city in Italy, but in this case, we're talking about Rome, the town in New York State. So this canal went all the way from Albany to Buffalo. So one more trip, and then we'll go right straight back to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, now we're going through town. So back in the day, when a boat would come around the canal, the bridge would lower itself, or sometimes raise itself if the bridge was coming through. So once the boat was all the way through, the bridge would go back to normal. So sometimes with a boat like this, if people were standing on the top of the boat, they'd have to keep their heads down so they don't hit their head on the bridge. Isn't that silly? You can always tell your neighbor, you can always tell your pal. If you've ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Alright, I hope you liked our story about the Erie Canal. This is a real canal that exists. Stretches all the way from Albany to Buffalo. See you later, guys.